Hey, it's Shane here, Kingdom Minded, coming with you with just a reaction about DMX. I am just sad that we have lost a music icon such as DMX. Prayers for his family and his loved ones, for his children, and everybody that's affected by this loss. It's truly sad. We found out a week ago on Friday that he was hospitalized. There was an overdose followed by a heart attack. He had minimum brain function, and it just wasn't looking good for him throughout the week. And then we just got news just a little bit ago that he has passed. And so, I don't listen to secular music anymore. I mainly listen to gospel, or what people call Christian hip-hop, and I listen to a lot of worship music. I actually listen to more worship music than any other music out there, contemporary Christian music. I'm constantly, listening to godly music now, so I don't really listen to a whole lot of worldly music. I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch television, so I'm not getting a lot of that stuff. But DMX, as I was in high school, well, I never really went to high school as a dropout. Got into trouble at an early age, but I was a high school dropout, and I got kicked out of school in 9th grade, and I started thugging on the streets. I was gangbanging, selling drugs, doing all kinds of stuff. But DMX dropped this album, I think it was like 97, 98, and he basically dropped 3 albums in a 2-year span that all won Grammys, and just out of nowhere he just dominated the charts. And I think one of the reasons why he truly rose to the top so quickly was the raw emotion, the raw lyrics that he had with his music, and how powerful they were. I remember when Slipping came out, and he's like, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. And I'm like, man, that is me. And he talked about his struggle with his dad leaving him at the age of 7. And, I identified with that because my mom left me when I was 5, and it was a struggle. And he often talked about the struggle of dealing with the flesh of the world, and the flesh of, he dealt with flesh of himself, and he also dealt with the world. And it was just really heartbreaking to see him battling with this addiction to the point of death now. I was there, I almost died of an overdose, and God saved my life, and it's only by his grace that I am saved. It's nothing that I've done, and it's all about what God has done for my life. But man, DMX really impacted me. There was one thing that he did with each album, was he came out with the spoken word, and it was a prayer. And so he has prayer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I believe I just seen the family just released an EP on his prayers alone. If you haven't listened to them, get on YouTube or whatever you listen to, and listen to these prayers. And you can tell, as he was writing these prayers, each one, there was growth, there was maturity, he had gotten closer with God in the way that he prayed when he wrote these spoken words. And at the time when I was living on the streets, I was getting high, drinking 40s, popping pills, doing my thing, just living of the world. And when I was doing that stuff, and I was listening to his music, when that came on, that was the only prayer I had in my life. That was the only contact with any kind of Christian music at all. And I remember as I was in prison, during 1998, I went to prison, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Those years of me being in prison, God was developing DMX, and he was really writing music about God, about his faith, about his struggle, and he was just transparent and vulnerable, and I just grew to love some of the music that he had released during those years. I remember the songs about angels and the songs about, like him fighting against his other conscience, like the bad DMX versus the good DMX. I mean, I could just go on and on with just some of the awesome songs that he did. But yeah, today was a day where, it's really sad that people as talented and gifted as DMX is, and to the countless other people that have died of addiction, that there's talents and there's God-given gifts and skills that they didn't get to use to their full potential, and it's a shame. It truly is sad, and if you're listening to this and you're watching and you're going through addiction, just know this: God has the power to take away any stronghold. God has the power to take away any sin, any addiction, any mental health issue that you're dealing with. I don't care what it is, God will take it from you. I've been clean for 14 years off of methamphetamine, and I almost died of an overdose. I was in a drug-induced coma for 3 days, and when I woke up and I knew that God saved my life, I begged God. I said, God, please take away this sickness, take away this disease, take away this yoke that's on me, this sinful nature and sinful desire of the flesh. Lord, I can't do this. I can't stop on my own. I don't have the power. I don't have the will. I don't have the desire. I actually don't have any motivation. God took it away from me, and God gave me motivation to change, to be different, and he gave me hope through Jesus Christ. And my prayer for you is, if you're battling with addiction, that you will find your rest and you will find your peace through Jesus Christ. Find a Celebrate Recovery, find a AA or an NA meeting that you can go to, find a recovery group that you can go to where you can meet people that are there to help you, that can pray for you, that can walk you through this. Find accountability partners, find sponsors, find people that you can surround yourself by that will speak life into you, man. God bless you all. If you haven't subscribed to my page, take care.